Okay, good morning first of all. Today, I'm going to make it short, but maybe to the point. I'm going to give you what I call them the critical 4 M's that will help you to have a better life. Those 4 M's are 4 different M, like the letter M, are 4 areas in which you need to gain absolutely control over in order to basically control your life and to have a good life. The first M is you got to control your mouth. What does it mean to control your mouth? Well, that literally means control your mouth. Watch what comes out of your mouth. Not everything that you want to say should be said. Not every food that there is on the table, especially if it's free, should be eaten. You wanna try that? That's a tremendous thing. Control your mouth. Control what comes out of your mouth. Words that come out of your mouth. You want people to listen to you? Talk less. People will listen to you more. Because finally, when you have to say something, it's going to be of value. Control your mouth. That's the first one. Now you can take it and make it, expend it on your own free will. But that's a point for you to think. The next one is, the next M is your mood. You control your own mood. If you think that your mood is controlled by others, well, therefore you let other people, other elements control your life. You are in charge of your mood. As they say, if do it Hashem besimcha. You have to be happy, you have to rejoice. That's a very important thing. Oh, he said this to me, so therefore I'm not saying that you should not be, aware of your feelings or whatever things that happen to you. There are things that are upsetting and so on and so on. But ultimately, the bottom line, your mood is in Yom Kippur, unless, of course, you're suffering from some kind of a disorder. I don't know, you have a bipolar, you have depression, whatever it is. Okay, but also in this case, you can go get medication. You control your mood. Your mood is in your hand. Look at what you have. Don't look at what you don't have. And you see that you're already better. Look at how blessed you are with what you have. The third M is very, 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 very important. And yet, very difficult. We all think that we are controlling our own selves. We're not. And the M is control your mind. What does it mean, control my mind? Don't conveniently surrender your thoughts and ideas to someone else. Don't let somebody intimidate you to control one way or another. For example, you see it many times in Israel. In Israel, you see it a lot. In Israel, I absolutely against this segregation that people have in communities when you have this is all an Anglo community, only people speak English, and this is a Haredi one, and this is this. No, that's nonsense. That actually weakens us from within. So if, for example, you live in a community, let's say you live in remote Kew Garden Hills, in Ramot Bet Shemesh over there in Israel, or any of these Haredi wannabe communities, and not necessarily I call them Haredi because I'm not quite sure how much Haredi are to Bar Hashem, because I don't know where's the Ve'afta l'reacha kamocha, or Kol Yisrael Arabim Zelazeh, whatever. It's a different argument. But let's say, for example, you live in this kind of a community, a yeshivish community, and you say, you know what? I think people should go to the army. Well, if you're a rabbi, as like some of the rabbanim, people are going to demonstrate in front of your house, and they're not going to let you in, and you're not going to be able to have your kids go to a certain school, and so on and so forth. And by intimidation, they control your mind. Eventually, you confine yourself to the klal or whoever it is for whatever reason. You're not controlling your mind anymore. To tell you, not to teach you how to control your mind will require you to have filters on your phone and so on and so forth. Well, I say the truth of the matter is, if you don't control your mind, you can have all the filters. You cannot even have a cell phone altogether, and you can still be involved in things you should not be involved with. You need to control your mind. control your mind, one way to control your mind is to be responsible for your actions. You made a decision. Be a man enough to say, I made a decision. If you made a mistake, mi culpa, my fault. Well, I'm controlling my mind. I thought about it and I was wrong. It's not a problem. No problem being wrong. No problem being wrong. But when I let, for example, Yosef control my mind, if I made a mistake, anyway, it's his fault, not mine. I follow what he said. I failed. It's on you, man, not on me. No, you know what I'm saying. Just using it as an example, right? So that's controlling your mind. Controlling your mind will be from getting responsibility and having discipline, self-discipline. If you have self-discipline, you don't need people, whatever it is, Tznius patrol over there telling you, do this, you're not doing this. I saw flickering light in your house. Oh, what do you have, a TV? No, you have a computer. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, you can't be joined to a minion. Controlling your mind means that, another thing is by doing so, which is a phenomenon to me. Most men are what I call apron chasers. What do you mean by apron chasers? When they were young, they always hide under mommy's apron. Conveniently enough, mommy took care of everything. Mommy. When they got married, they substitute mommy to wife apron. Oh, my wife doesn't. Just be a man. Said, I don't want to do it. Stop throwing all the blame to your wife. When you were young, it was your mommy, and now when you're old, it's your wife. Some people still have mommy and wife, but as bichlal altogether, it's a catastrophe. A full catastrophe. Control your mind. Controlling your mind, you actually need to have something in your mind to fill it in with something you can actually work with. So become intelligent. Explore. Nothing wrong with exploring. Nothing wrong with checking out things, understanding, looking at things, reading things. The greatest generation of Judaism from the time of the Tanaim was the golden era of Jewish life in Spain. They did not live in a European shtetl when they were isolated from the world. And look what came out of it. All the Rishonim. Great stuff. Unbelievable. Be strong. You need to work hard. That's controlling your mind. The last M in the four critical M, the quattro M, or M quattro, is money. Control your money. The fact that you have money doesn't mean that you can spend it. Control your money also means that you don't put money as a goal in your life. Money is not a goal. Why? Odev kesef lo yizba kesef. If you choose to pursue money, you're never going to have enough. Be very careful how you spend, because when you spend your money, tell me how you spend your money, I'll tell you how you spend your life. Why? Because time is money. And yet, believe me, you're more careful with spending money, as irresponsible as most of us are, to how you actually waste your life, waste your time. Controlling your money will also mean you're actually controlling your time on earth. I'm going to tell you the following. It does not make a difference how big your house is. It doesn't make a difference how big and fast car is. It doesn't make a difference how big is your bank account is. At the end of the day, we all share the same size grave. Have a nice day.